the rib and the rib from the loin. So Mark's now going to take our brisket saw and he's going to cut that rib eye down and cut the chuck off so we can lay it on the table. So now what we have is the rib section here and the chuck section here, which is only connected by this single cut here. And he's going to cut that and we'll move on to We're just going to set this rib and short ribs and the rib eye over here for the time being. We'll work on this chuck. And as I was talking about before, he's going to make a cut right here and we're going to take that brisket off this chuck. So this is what the brisket looks like prior to taking the bone out. And you can see it's got a nice layer of fat, which makes it good for smoking and barbecuing. And
brisket is in right now.
it is, it is.
I think Mark has done this a couple 100 billion times.
He's been in business a long time. This is go to your market.
Very nice.
Now what we're going to do, we're going to flip this chuck upside down here. And when you're looking at it, there's a blade bone that runs down the middle here, and it separates the chuck from the shoulder. So what he's doing here is he's following that blade bone up, and he's just going to mark out where that top blade is so he can pull it out. So he's got it marked out, and he's about to pull it off. So this is the top blade here, and if you was to separate this out, this is where your flat iron steaks would come from. So he's going to run down the other side of the blade bone now, and that would be where the mock tender is. It's a fairly lean piece, a roast, and it's kind of tough, so it makes a real good roast that you cook in a crock pot. Or you see as he's getting to that mock tender, you can see the seam starting to pop away, and he's able to roll that mock tender out of the pocket it's in.
Now, how is this marketed? How is that sold if you buy that piece of meat?
It'd be sold as it's a great 2 to 3 pound roast for a family to